Good morning. How are you guys doing today? It is currently 10 a.m. now. I'm eating my first meal of the day, so I went ahead and added collagen to my coffee. This was a lot of coffee. And then I grabbed a chicken honey jalapeno stick. This flavor is so good. And then a Go Macro bar. This is the Blissful Daybreak. It has blueberry and cashew butter. So this is what I'm gonna be snacking on as I work. Today, we have a lot of things to do. Oh my gosh, why are those stairs so exhausting? Especially trying not to spill the coffee. Okay, we got a lot of things going on today, guys. We are flying to Kansas City in the morning. I believe our flight takes off at like 5 a.m. or something like that. So we're gonna have to go to bed early tonight, but I still have to pack, which is a lot. Shamie and I are filming, or he's filming, and I'm doing photos for this grand opening for a hair salon in Kansas City. So that if you're wondering why we're going to Kansas City, I've never been to Kansas City, but I'm excited to go. And I'm gonna do my best to vlog this weekend. I know it's like I'll be working, but I'll try my best to kind of show off because we'll be like downtown. So I wanna show off what's going on downtown because I wanna know what's going on downtown. I don't know if you wanna know what's going on downtown in Kansas City, but I wanna know. So we'll find out together. Real quick, for those who don't know, or if you don't follow me on Instagram, if you're not, be sure to follow me over on Instagram. I post a lot of my highlight reels, motivational stuff, workouts, blah, 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 blah. But also on my like stories, I've been showing the books that I've been reading. I'm so happy I finished this one. Guys, if you told me not even 5 years ago if I was gonna become a reader, I wouldn't have believed you. I grew up with a speech impediment. I can't pronounce and I can't read a lot of words. Like I'm still Googling how to pronounce words and looking up like definitions of words because I come across words, I'm like, what the heck is that? Is that just me? Or like, do I have a learning disability? I hope I'm not the only one. I had this book for a while. I'm really excited I powered through it. Guys, this is a really good book. Very good book. I don't even know how to describe it. No, I do actually. We have 8 lessons that I learned reading this book. The other day, I wrote them down, so I'll pull that up because ask me if I remember them because I don't. Okay, the first lesson I learned from reading The Power of Positive Thinking is to believe in yourself. And I feel like a lot of us can relate to this, especially me, because I swear I do things that, am I qualified to do these things, like in a way? Like, why are people giving me these responsibilities to do these things? But there's certain actions that I've done over the years to confirm that I do have the capabilities of doing things. And I think that is a stepping stone into believing in myself. But you're not gonna believe in yourself, obviously, from the start. It takes practice. So believing that you can achieve things that you're wanting to achieve, and every day telling yourself you can do it. I think a lot of us do have those days where we doubt ourselves. So if you are doubting yourself, this is a good book to read. It just gave me a different perspective of just my mindset and just wanting to obviously become better, be the best version of myself. So that was one of the lessons that I learned. The second is visualizing your success. I think I'm still trying to figure out like the time, because you're supposed to set aside either like morning, afternoon, evening, like right before bed. You're supposed to every single day visualize your success in order to achieve it. It sounds so like cheesy to say that, but it obviously works because there's a lot of people have done that, and there's a lot of case studies in this book that it works. So I'm going with that. So typically I wake up in the morning, and when I'm doing my journaling and my to-do list, I take a few minutes, kind of, I would say like meditation, but just calming my mind and just visualizing all this hard work that I'm doing. It's gonna make something, and always thinking of that goal that I've made up in my brain, everything I've been writing down on my to-do list, my goal list, trying to visualize that every single day. It's been hard, guys. I've been trying to do it every single day, but a lot of things pop up. So I have a lot of things on my to-do list, but I'm trying my best to take a few minutes in each day to do that. I think you're supposed to do it multiple times a day, so maybe I need to work on that too. But it has really good points and just tips of visualizing your life and the actions you need to do in order to do that. So I like it. It also brings up prayer a lot, but I like how they also chose a different like alternative to like meditation. So kind of like in my morning routine, I wake up before the house is up. So I have my quiet time. When you really think about it, you cannot quiet your mind through these busy days we're having. There is absolutely no way. I loved walking to the gym this morning because no one was even on the sidewalk. I don't know if that's kind of scary, but I just put on calming music and walked to the gym, and I had so much time, I felt like, to just think. And it was so nice, to be honest. I don't have those moments. So it was really nice to finally have that moment of peace and quiet. That's also the time where I show my gratitude and say things that I'm thankful for. I know even writing, saying it out loud, start with gratitude in the morning. I'm telling you, it changes the rest of your day. It has made a huge impact on my life and how I go about my day, because when you really think about it, if you're starting your day in a negative mindset, the rest of your day you're not gonna perform your best at everything else throughout your day. So I know starting off with gratitude has helped me. Let me know if you've been doing that, or if you are interested in starting. It's really easy. I always just say like 3 to 5 things I'm grateful for, and they can be silly things like, I am so grateful for my morning coffee. Like, it tastes so good. Typically my very first one I always say is like, I'm grateful for this beautiful Thursday. So I always write out that, because I know it also helps me in my journal know what day it is, rather than having like the number date. Like, I know what day I wrote this entry. So I'm trying to keep log to see what days I'm the most productive. The next lesson is negative self-talk. It's very hard, guys. Let me tell you, I am my worst critic. You're probably your own worst critic. We really do need to stop. We need to stop talking down to ourselves. We're not gonna achieve our goals if we're doing that. So I know it's very hard trying to show yourself love and positive thinking and positive self-talk. We're gonna work on this together, okay guys? Saying something positive to yourself every morning. Do it. I gave myself a high five in the mirror this morning because I was like, yeah, you woke up at 5 a.m. Am I the weird one now? Okay, the next one I wrote down was gratitude, and it kind of went back to what I was talking about earlier, but to practice constant gratitude so you can do it throughout the day. I know the best way to practice gratitude is when a stressful event pops up. Before you act is the time to practice gratitude. I feel like that's a good one. Analyzing the situation and seeing a positive impact the situation can make, taking it as like a lesson learned, basically, especially if it is, I don't want to say a negative event that happens, but you're gonna come across a lot of negative or failures, but we have to see it as a lesson learned. Also gratitude, like going to the gym or getting a task or a project done that you've been wanting to do. That's also things that I always write down in my gratitude entries is I'm so grateful I was able to upload a YouTube video today because I had the time, or I made the time to sit down and do all the work, and grateful that I did have the time because a lot of us don't have that much time. So just little things like that, because I know even for me, I'm so stressed with the little amount of time I do have to pump out these videos and make content. But I know that's where my love and passion is creating and posting all these videos that I make. So whenever I do post it, I just get this feeling like I am so grateful I am able to do this. Even though it was very difficult, I got through this and I'm grateful for it. So it's like those little things that you take for granted. Just show a little bit of gratitude when it comes to those things. Okay, the next lesson is taking action when fear is extremely involved. Like you are terrified. Do the dang thing. I think even today, when I walked to the gym, there's a few people. I do have to say this one thing. When I got to the gym this morning at 5 or 5:30 a.m., 6 a.m., because it took 30 minutes to walk there's like 4 people in the gym. I was so happy. Those 4 people were all females. I'm like, girls, we're doing the dang thing. We are working our booties off at 6 a.m. That was just an empowering moment when I walked in. I was just like, hell yeah, we're doing our shit. It's funny because obviously I film so much. I still get the fear of bringing my camera out, especially in like a small like gym, because not only I respect everyone's like privacy and space, because I've worked at a gym before and I've seen like all the content creators, stuff like that. A lot of people don't like respect other people's space. So I know I've always wanted to do that when it came to working out in a public gym. So I always like tuck my camera in the corner or whatever. But there was like this one shot, I was like, I gotta set it up right here. I'm gonna set it up. Someone's gonna yell at me because I always get yelled at for some weird reason. But I was like, just do it. And I did it. And I got freaking good shots. Did I not? Let me know. But as soon as I was like done filming just one set, I was like, okay, put the camera away. Like, let me work on myself right now. But it's like things like that. You have to take the action, even if it's so like there's so much fear built up in you. It's definitely gonna be worth it in the end, I promise you. Okay, the next lesson is surround yourself with positive energy, and that could mean a lot of things. Like positive energy for me is walking to the gym, listening to my little lo-fi music, getting a workout in, and just being alone. I That's positive energy for me. I'm fueling back up from everything I do for my full-time job, like getting mentally drained from my work. That walk to the gym just makes me in such a better mood. But positive energy could also mean the people you surround yourself with. So making sure you're not in toxic friendship or like friend groups that just talk crap about other people. Because at the end of the day, what are they doing if they're just talking crap about people? So finding a group of friends who are trying to better themselves as well. It could even be like an activity like bouldering. I love the community at any bouldering gym because they're so friendly to begin with, because most of the time everyone shows up like by themselves. I know I did for a little bit, and when I was in Chicago I would always go bouldering by myself and become friends with like the people at the gym. Doing activities like that, and you just meet great people, especially doing those types of activities. Like pickleball, you could make a lot of friends playing pickleball. So just getting yourself out there and finding the right people for you. I know it's hard, but you will find your little group of friends, and then you'll just motivate each other. Okay, the last lesson is to rest and recharge without guilt, because I am very guilty of this. Any day I don't go to the gym because I have to finish editing and posting a video because I have a deadline, I feel so guilty for not going to the gym, and I need to stop doing that because I got goals to hit, guys. It is also figuring out like what days like I can go to the gym and pockets of times where I can get a walk in or go do an activity or go hang out with friends. It's hard. It's a hard balance, but it is doable. But you really can't do all of it. So just try your best to balance it. Don't feel guilty if you're missing a workout, a dinner, an event, because at the end of the day, you're working on your goals. So I believe in you. Let me know if you've read The Power of Positive Thinking and your key points or your lessons that you learned after reading it. Okay, I have to get back to work, but later we're gonna be packing up and I think doing a few things around the house so that way we're prepared for tomorrow. I will see you then. Okay, we're pausing for a second because we're gonna go get some happy hour somewhere. We're taking a little detour to Bento's favorite spot. Bento, where are we going? Where we going, Bento? We're going to Brewhound, a little detour. We pause on the packing for now because Bento is gonna be sleeping over at his bestie's Hazy's place. So we're meeting them up there, and then we're gonna say bye to Bento for the next few days. He'll be fine. Look at him in his bed. Are you falling asleep? Are you ready? Amy, where are we?
We're in heaven because I died.
There's so many puppies. Look at all these puppies. Hello. Hi.
Wow, that was
Okay, so I feel like I needed to do a voiceover here because I didn't realize my camera settings was in slow-mo. I don't know how I did that, but please enjoy these few clips of me scarfing down Kava and basically trying to tell you guys that we gotta go to bed because we have a flight in the morning. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to today's video, and be sure to watch the next video where we will be in Kansas City. Till next time, guys, peace.